Hey, good afternoon. I am here at Hickory Hills this afternoon, and we're going to run through a little bit of what we should be doing with our nature journaling. So today I am going to take part in creating a, well, truncated for me anyway, version of the string safari. So for my string, I have my camera strap I'm going to use, and we're just going to create a nice little loop right on the ground. So it's a little small. Ooh, a spider. And within that string, I am going to spend a little bit of time and closely observing what we find in there. So in my notebook here, I'm going to do this kind of quick just to save you guys some time from, well, boring to death as I sit here and stare at the ground. So in my journal, always start off with the date, location, all that fun stuff. It is May 7th, 2020. I'm at Hickory Hills Park. And I'm going to start off with every journal entry, some of the basic stuff. It's kind of cloudy. About 62 degrees, I think it said when I left. And it's about 5 p.m. in the afternoon. Got a nice little cherry trunk here to sit on. And we're going to start all of our journal entries with I notice, I wonder, and it reminds me of. As I get set up, I want to spend a few minutes and just kind of quietly sitting and observing. See what kind of things are moving around, birds that I can hear, what's it feel like, just what do I notice? And we're going to cut that a little bit short, save you guys some time. I'll show you my finished journal entry later on. So I'm going to take some notes. What do I notice? Plants, sights, sounds. What do I think about? Things that I have questions. What kind of plant is that? What kind of bird is that? And what does this remind me of? And within our string safari, I have a nice little belt loop here. And I'm going to just draw a little bit of a map of the different plants that I see. There's another one. There's Aunt Lucy. Is a big stick. A little bit of a spider there. And again, I'll show you my finished product later on. So as I continue making these observations, what I want to be thinking about is our learning target. Think in terms of diversity, energy, disturbance, our ideas between learning targets 2.1 through 2.8. Sneaking in on me?
No, I'm just going the ways of what would kind of bluebell maze.
I don't see any bluebells.
Well, some bluebell maze levels don't have bluebells, like level 6 and level 5 and level 4.
Okay.
They have grass.
Grass, huh?
This one has grass too, because this one is called the jungle.
The jungle. It is a bit jungle-like, isn't it?
Yep, so that's why it's called the jungle, because it's at Hickory Hills. Hickory Hills looks like the jungle.
A jungle, huh? That's a nice cherry tree.
This is a cherry tree?
That's a cherry tree.
And well, this cherry tree is filled of poison ivy doom. That's what makes it hard.
Don't see any poison ivy. All right.
Yeah, it's just
So
yeah.
back to our observations.
It shoots poison ivy doom, but there's no poison ivy because it's called poison ivy doom.
Can I finish my lesson here?
Yeah. That's your lesson.
So in this case, I want to be thinking about learning targets 2.6, which is dealing with disturbance and ecological resilience. In this case, I want to be thinking about inside my circle and just sort of, maybe close by. So what evidence do I see that things have changed? There are things like dried leaves. So obviously it's been around. There's stuff from last year. And there's sticks and there's other things. I have a fallen tree here right next to me. So I could be thinking about how this fallen tree is going to change the environment that's right here. As I look just underneath the tree, there's a lot of just bare ground. There's no leaves. There's, fallen bark right there. So how is this tree, just the act of this tree dying, whatever killed it, falling, and it's changed the environment right underneath this tree? How so? What's changed? So things like the amount of sunlight, or the moisture, nutrients. As this tree rots, it's going to release lots of the nutrients stored in the trunk right into the ground. That's going to change how this environment, what's found in this environment. So those are the kind of things that you want to be thinking about. In this case, with Learning Target 2.6, dealing with diversity and resilience. So as I draw my observations inside the string safari, and I tie it into this environment, then I want to write a short description. Then, what am I doing seeing here with Learning Target 2.6? And again, I'll show you guys my finished drawing later on as I take some time to finish it up. But for now, I'm going to shut this off, give you guys a little bit of an idea of what your journal should look like, what you should be doing as you write your entries to your journal. So, have a good weekend.
Dad,